Hey YouTube, just wanted to get out here. This is Jerry D in Tennessee. Just wanted to mention, I don't know if anybody noticed this week. I'm sure a lot of people did notice it. But we had a stock, it did a big jump from around $250 a share to $380 a share just on opening day after news released. And this is related to a stock, one of my favorites. It pays dividends. This company's been around for years. Let's get into it. So J&J, Johnson & Johnson, the big dog, makes a $16.6 billion bet on heart pumps to lift medical device sales. I mean, that's a big deal. They really believe in the product to put that kind of money, dump that kind of money into it. And, you know, with our country, with obesity and stuff going on in the United States, heart disease is a very, very serious thing in this country. So Johnson & Johnson wanted a deal to boost its medical device division, which will become more important after the company sheds its consumer health business. So let's close this up. Okay. That was getting in my way. So Johnson & Johnson's betting on a promising and fast-growing category of heart pumps to jumpstart sales in the medical device business with a new $16.6 billion deal to acquire ABMD Incorporated. The health products company will face challenges meeting ambitious growth targets for the new business. However, tongue-tied, clinical trials that aren't certain to produce results that will lead to wider use of ABMD's devices that J&J is counting on, analysts say. Analysts is always talking negative. I don't know. I think Johnson & Johnson really believe in this product, or they wouldn't be investing that kind of money. And this probably a pretty good product. They probably had meetings, Zoom talks, probably went and actually touched the device, saw models of it in action. And there's something about the device that they were impressed with, and they decided to go with it. So I think it's a good move for J&J. J&J's been around for a long time, and I expect J&J to stay around. But I'll put this, I won't read this whole article to you. I'm going to put this in the description down below. But if you look at the chart, so it was around 249, 250 right there at opening day, Tuesday. And then, bam, right off the bat, this thing jumps up to 380 right out of the gate. This is the trading day starts Tuesday morning. So, is that not crazy? So even though the stock market's down, there's been a lot of negative stuff. I mean, this has been a bad year altogether. There's still money to be made in the stock market. The people jumped into this thing. Somebody's been into it back in here on news. They bought the rumor. If you heard the rumor, been on Twitter and you've seen the rumors, it bought in and waited for the news to be released, and right there's the news, and then the price, you made money right there. So, yeah, from 250 to 380. So, I mean, that's not a bad couple of days trade right there if you're a swing trader. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that were in the know on this, that watched these biotech stocks, that knew this was coming up. I guarantee you. Now Johnson & Johnson, on the other hand, they were up. I mean, they were kind of up on November, but they kind of went down, and I'm kind of wondering if some people jumped out of this stock, out of JNJ just to get in on the trade for this right here. If you notice, it's October, it's on the way up because of the rumor. People probably sold out, made profit on this as they were getting out. And then they jump over here to this one and buy into this at the very end, maybe, October 30th, 31st. Well, that was the weekend. 31st was the Monday. But probably the 31st, they bought into this on the rumor that the news was going to get released. Bam, the news gets released. The stock jumps to, $130 a share. It jumps $130 a share. And I guarantee you people took profit. So, anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. I thought that was pretty cool. That, even though the stock market's been down, things have been down. And if, Shiba's had a rally this past week too. It's down now. On the day today, it's come back down, but it's had its rally too. So, and it's holding higher highs. So I think Shiba, I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. I'd like to think that we are out of this crypto winter and things might start turning around. I know if the economy can make a turnaround, then the crypto and other stocks are going to come back up. So, I'm just hanging in there. I'm holding out, and again, I mentioned in the previous video, I'm not going to, people are out there pumping AMC still, talking about AMC. They're going to have that short squeeze. How long has that been going on? And have we seen it? The only people that's made money is when this pumping started about AMC. The main people that's made money is when the price went up, when it started getting in the news media and started getting the news attention. But now that it's old hat and people's they just drove it in the ground. They kept talking about this thing, driving it in the ground. It's getting old. People's got out. I believe people's got out, and the price has come down, and it's still down from what it had been. But the main people, when it started getting the media attention, that's when it first got in the media, that was the time to get into it, ride it up, and when it hit the peak, get out of it. That was the time to get into AMC. Will it have a short squeeze? I don't know. This has been going on for how long? For a couple of years now. They've been talking about that and GameStop. So I don't know. It's just they just keep going on about it, but the price is not really. You're not getting the action on the price. I mean, to me, if they were talking about the short squeeze, you would see something like this out of AMC right there. That right there. But we've not seen that. We have seen a good rise. I mean, it got up. I mean, pretty good price, and over time it's come back down. And I do believe some people's got out of it. And Keenan Grace did. He's one of the people I watch. I really have a lot of respect for Keenan. He seems to be, for a young man, he seems to be real wise about stock trading. He released a video talking about tendies and about these AMC's getting shorted, and the big industries have been keeping the big guys. The institutional investors are keeping the price down on AMC. So I don't know. I think if the short squeeze was able to happen, I think it would have happened. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But I think the institutions control these stock prices, and like Keenan was talking about, they are in control of the prices. I mean, you can catch these institutions off guard and get in on a deal and cause a spike if enough retail investors are interested in it and buy into it at the right time at the same time, and the volume goes up. You can cause something like this right here. This right here will happen. If the right people are watching the stock, it can happen. And AMC could do this still. It could still do this. I'm not saying it won't. I'm just saying they've been driving. They've been going on about it for so long. They're driving it in the ground, and people's getting numb to to these videos about AMC. So and the price isn't really going anywhere with it, but it could still do something. So I don't know. Time will tell, but it would have to take the right people buying into it at the right time, the right number of people, the volume, the build up to do something like this. So anyway, AMC's still a good company. I'd still buy into their stock. I mean, if you haven't got into it, I'd still get, it's not a bad company to invest in. I don't think AMC's going anywhere. I think they might have been in trouble back, a while back. I think the pandemic probably hurt them. But I think they're going to be around. I don't think people's going to want to get out of the house and go watch movies and stuff. I don't think it's going away. But anyway, just wanted to bring this to your attention and see, if you got in there and made money on a biomed on this move Tuesday morning, leave a comment. I'd love to see you comment. I'd love to hear people making the money on the stock, especially when the stocks have been down and this whole year's just been bad. It's just been bad for the stock market. Some people, but this goes to show people are still making money in the market, but you've got to be cautious. You got to be cautious. So keep your lights on. Keep food on your table. Keep a roof over your head. This is like gambling. Don't get so addicted to this stuff that you invest everything you got and you clean out your bank account and if the stock goes down, you throw everything you got at it and it goes down, then there you go. You've lost it. You've lost your life savings. Don't do that. Be wise and watch the charts. Watch the news. Look at the MACD. See the MACD down here at the bottom. RSI. See what they're doing. Look at that rise right there as the MACD was going up and the RSI was going up. The MACD was going up. Look at that wave. I'll try to get that number from showing up. It's wanting to show numbers there. I wish they'd move that out of the way. But both of them were on the rise at the same time, and then bam, this went up fast. This happened fast. You have to be quick to get in on something like this. So anyway, just wanted to bring this to your attention, and if you watched me this little far, I appreciate you supporting the channel, and again, keep it real, keep clothes on, keep clothes on the kids, keep what's important, and be cautious with your investments. Don't want to see anybody lose any money, and again, I was all excited about AMC when they started all that stuff too, and I made some videos, but it's been going on for a long time. It's been going on for a long time. There's other stocks out there besides AMC, and there's stocks like this that you can make money on when news gets released. You hear a rumor, buy the rumor. That's the old saying, buy the rumor, sell the news. You get out there and watch Twitter, you look at Global Newswire, Market Watch, all these different medias that talk about Bloomberg, that talk about stocks, and when you hear about some kind of deal and it kind of hits you like, wow, that could turn out to be a pretty good thing. You might want to look at investing into the stock before the actual news releases, or they actually say they're actually doing whatever they're talking about, and get in the game. And look what you could do. I mean, from 250 to 380, somebody's made some money this week. Hey, some people made some money. And again, if you made money off of this, put a comment down in the comments down below and let me know about it. I want to hear about it. All right, well, you folks have a good night. Hope you're having a great, profitable week. And I hope the weekend up here coming up is going to be a good one. Thanksgiving is upon us. It's time to get together with friends and family and be thankful for what we've got. But try to stay positive, folks. I'm still back at Shiba Inu. I don't have it here. I meant to have it with me, but I also bought me a ledger for my crypto, to use with my crypto. And it's a pretty neat device. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, everybody have a good night, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bella's got to be right up under me, don't you, Bella? Oh my word. Cloudy day, looks like it may rain. Clouds out over the valley. East Tennessee Valley. And Bella, she's just happy to be around.